I can safely divide, or we can safely divide the religions of the world into two major groups. One we might describe as the Aryan religions, and the other the Semitic religions. Among the Aryan religions, I would count Buddhism, Hinduism, and Zoroastrianism. Among the Semitic religions, of course, there would be Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The last three, the Semitic religions, they, from the Muslim point of view, they have a common origin. And we in Islam, we do not really think that these three are different. According to the Muslim belief, there is no such thing as Judaism, and there is no such thing as Christianity. We term them all Islam, meaning the teachings of Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, we say, was Islam. And the propounders, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, they were Muslims. Now, when the question arises, what do you think of Judaism? Is it a concoction? What do you think of Christianity? It doesn't exist. We say, no, what it means is that we believe that the teachings of these three great personalities, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, was one. And the terms Judaism or Christianity, the terms didn't exist in the lifetimes of the people, who were supposed to have propounded those faiths. For example, if Moses was alive with us today, and if we question him, if we could, said, "Oh Moses, what is your religion?" I personally do not expect him to say that my religion is Judaism, because this is a term which Moses never heard. This word Judaism is not in the Old Testament, or the Torah, or the Jews, or the Talmud, or the Mishnah. It is not to be found anywhere. Now, how does this word come about? Where does this term Judaism come from? I believe that when the Jews, when they conquered Palestine, Palestine was divided among the tribes, each tribe occupying a certain specific area. And the children of Judah, the eldest son of Jacob, the area which he occupied was known as Judea. And the people from the outside, they said, or they described, that the religion of the children of Judah in Judea is Judaism. And this term, the Jews seem to have taken a liking to it and they accepted it. But search for it. In the Old Testament, the word is not there. The whole of the Old Testament. It's in the Torah, it's not there. In the Mishnah, it's not there. In the Talmud, it's not there. This is how the word originates. But Moses, we expect him to say that my religion is a religion of total submission to the will of God, which is a very lengthy but beautiful definition of what he was out to do, to preach the religion of God to mankind. A religion of total submission to God's will. One word for that in the Arabic language is Islam. When we come to Christianity, the same principles apply. That Jesus Christ, in his lifetime, he didn't hear the word Christianity, nor did he say, "I'm a Christian." If he was with us here today in his second coming, and if we could have the privilege of questioning him, said, "Oh Jesus, what is your religion?" I do not expect him to say Christianity, because if he did, I might ask him further, "What church do you belong to? Are you a Roman Catholic, or a Dutch Reformed Church, or a Seventh-day Adventist, or a Jehovah's Witness? What Christianity you belong to?" So in other words, I expect Jesus to say that my religion is a religion of total submission to God's will. And one word for that in the Arabic language is Islam. Islam, the word Islam comes from the word salam. Salam means peace, literally. In its religious connotation, Islam means a religion of total submission to the will of God. And the one who submits to such a system is called a Muslim. Again, the root word comes from salama, to submit, peace, achieve peace by submitting to a higher authority. And we who follow the religion of Islam, we say we are Muslims, meaning we have submitted our will to the will of God. Whatever He wants us to do, we are prepared to do. He says, according to the information we have received through Muhammad, that we shall not worship any other God but Allah. So we say we accept. We are told that we must accept Muhammad as a messenger of God. We accept. Say we mustn't touch alcohol. We will not. Say we can't eat pig. He says no, we won't eat it. He says don't gamble. He says we won't gamble. We must fast for one whole month. He says that we will fast. Everything that we are told, we say, we claim that we submit. And one word for that is Muslim, means one who has submitted. So we say Muhammad was a Muslim, we are Muslims. Jesus was a Muslim, and the Quran describes his disciples were Muslims, meaning they submitted their wills to the will of God. Muslim doesn't mean the follower of Muhammad, it means one who has submitted. In the garden, if you remember, Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus Christ, he cried to his Lord and he said, "O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass away from me, but not as I will, but as thou wilt." Now that, not as I will, but as thou wilt, one word for that would be Muslim. He submitted. Whatever God wants him to do, he is prepared to go through with it. So we say, Moses was a Muslim, Jesus was a Muslim, Muhammad was a Muslim. Abraham was a Muslim. Anyone who submits his will to the will of God is a Muslim. And the religion which they all follow is Islam.